Hi, my name is Nellie McKesson, and I do a lot of work with ebook development at a company called O'Reilly Media. So I'm going to start off with two words that never fail to get people excited. And those two words are markup and standards. Just kidding. I mean, what could possibly be more boring, and how do these two words even apply to the world of books? Well, it really all comes down to ebooks and the changes that they've forced within the publishing industry. But first, let's take a step back. So, how do people know that two parts of a book are different? Well, when you're looking at a printed book, you have all these visual cues. So you have the word chapter, or extra white space to denote the start of a new section. So how can we give these same kinds of cues to machines that might also need to read this book content? Well, what you do is you label the content. So you would label something as the start of a new chapter, and you would label it or tag it as the chapter title. These tags are hidden from humans, but the information that they carry is very, very important for helping machines create that visual presentation that people need in order to understand how a book is working. Now, it's no surprise to anyone that the publishing industry is in a state of flux. In the last 20 years, we went from just publishing printed books to suddenly needing to publish ebooks for the iPad and the Kindle and computers, and now we're starting to publish directly to the web as well. So we now have all of these different machines that need to be able to read this book content and display it differently, which means that tagging has become a hugely important piece of modern publishing and is basically what makes modern publishing work. The cool thing is that there have been some really awesome developments with web technology that now make it possible to create every book format. So I mean printed books and ebooks and these new web books as well. We can create all of these formats out of HTML and CSS. These are the languages that are at the heart of the web. And what this means for publishers is not only does it make their lives a lot easier because they now have this one unified way of laying out all of these different book formats instead of having to worry about different fractured production cycles for each book format that they have to make. But it also paves the way for publishing and the web to really converge as industries. But in order to make this work, we're going to need some more rules around how HTML should be applied to books. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about. I want to talk a little bit about where HTML falls short when it comes to books, a bit more about how and why we even want to use it for books in the first place, and then really go into how we developed this new open set of rules for making HTML books really great.